deserved standing ovation. Magical by Baez. Baez trying to score.
Hey, baseball fans, I'm Heidi Watney, and welcome to the show.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup. Now batting, Jarvis. The watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all three categories. That gets down and the inning will continue.
Way to rip, baby. Nice.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking two until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been.
Oh, wow, what a stop. Wow. So two men are on with one man out. And up next, the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out. Bottom of the inning now. Digging in. Jarvis. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. So we'll take one more look, and boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. What a year. So striding forward now, Brian Anderson.
Third baseman, Brian Anderson.
It's back up the middle. There is Ahmed. To second for one. On to first, and they get the double play. Jarvis will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the fourth. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. And there are two away now. Ready for another shot now. Jarvis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And it's gone as they add still another. One more time. He gets a pitch to handle. You've heard that before. And you can add one more home run onto this already impressive number.
He was in a groove for the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
A 5-0 finish tonight.
5 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Miami Marlins and the Cincinnati Reds. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Freddie Peralta, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
You know, every pitcher comes out of spring training hoping they can make somewhere between 30 to 35 starts. This guy will be making start number 30.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Next up will be Kyle Farmer.
The catcher, Kyle Farmer.
Now this ground to first. We'll see if they can get two. He's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Coming to the plate now, Jarvis, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Hit hard up the middle, scooped up.
Dig, run it out,
On to first, and the Reds rally comes up short here as that ends the inning. Reds strand. Ready now for the Marlins, Brian Anderson.
The third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Here's the 0-1. Is on the ground to first, could be two. Step on the bag for one. Ready now, Jarvis. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll two.
One there, on to first, and they turn the double play. So coming to the plate, Harold Ramirez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Ramirez.
Grounded to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Lourdes Gurriel. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. This is on the ground over to first. Reined in, and he'll step on first himself for the out. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Jarvis, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Hey, it's your turn. Drive him in.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Down the third baseline. And this will get by him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game.
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken. And what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is.
Well, the man you see there didn't start this one on the mound, but his performance certainly was impactful. That earns him the top Player of the Game award.
Well, I thought he did a real nice job on the mound, guys. He threw strikes and mixed his pitches really well. And in the end, his performance helped propel them to another victory.
Cincinnati Reds, 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, the third and final game in this. Vince Velasquez starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have...
It's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. And the run will score as the Reds strike first to lead it 1-0.
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you as a former offensive player what that means. You want to put biscuits in the basket. Runs scored and ribbies. Runs scored and ribbies.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Striding into the box, Brian Anderson. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. On the ground out to second. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. At the plate, Corey Dickerson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The 2-2. Sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. And after that head scratcher, everybody ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. Standing in, Jarvis. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his...
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So we'll take one more look, and boy, he just... Jarvis will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. Skied into straightaway right. Ramirez will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Digging in now, Jarvis. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Hit down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. 1 run scores. And a relay to the plate. Throw won't get him.
Yeah, nowadays the number crunchers would call that a high leverage at bat. Not exactly sure what that means, but what I do know is they just doubled their lead, so he clutched up big time right there.
The bouncer to the left side. Barehanded on the hop. And danger there, but he's able to get the swipe tag on the run.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory, and look on to the next one.
6-1, the final tally today.
With the team's chances hanging by a thread, this skipper calls for a last stand.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Cincinnati Reds and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Jarvis with less than... Jamison Taillon, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep into games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days.
Now at the plate, Eugenio Suarez. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. Got him.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
2-2. Here it is. Hit the other way out toward right field.
Dig.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is... Digging in, Jarvis. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you as a former offensive player what that means. You want to put...
A diving effort here as he gets the glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Relay to first in time. And into the box now, Cole Tucker. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. Now a attempt here, and he'll make the quick basket catch behind the plate, so the bunt attempt doesn't. Digging in once again, Jarvis. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Hey, get your pitch and drive it right here.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning.
All right, one time.
So stepping in, Jarvis, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base, nobody out.
Hey, your pitch right here.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. Line drive to left. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
On the bag, pick it up.
Throw comes back into the infield as that tying run will hold up at third with still nobody out. Striding in, Eugenio Suarez. In his career versus this pitcher, he's got 8 hits in 17 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. The catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. He's safe. The throw was offline. And this ball game is tied here in the 7th. Here's Marcell Ozuna, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Into the box, Phillip Ervin. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. Hit hard towards center.
Get up, ball. Find the ball.
And that is down for extra bases, as that ought to plate the go-ahead run and maybe another. And the runner from second is in to score.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's when makes you feel really good about yourself.
And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's...
And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. But the throw is well up the line, and a second run's gonna score. Digging in and looking for more, Jarvis. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The bouncer to the left side. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single. Stepping up now, Eugenio Suarez. And with every base occupied, a big hit here could really put this one out of reach. Hard ground ball to third. They get the force at the plate. On to first, a double play. And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Here's the 0-2. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit. No. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Jarvis. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Hit hard on the ground to short, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Up next for the Buccos, Brian Reynolds. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swinging a ground ball to third. There's one. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. 10-4 the final in this game. The Reds host road win number 40 on the year. Martin Perez wins in relief for the 8th time this year.
10 runs, 18 hits, 1 error. They left 14 men on base.
And we're going to have a pinch hitter to start things out here in the top half of the inning.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Reds. Number 27, Jarvis.
Line drive base hit. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
That boy, way to swing the bat.
Now batting, left fielder, Jahmai Jones.
Swinging a blooper to the right side. Dunton has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jalen.
Had him lunging for that one as he sends a little ground ball out in front of the mound. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
The third baseman, number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
Shoots this one over to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Anthony DeSclafani is into the ball game now as he'll make it.
It's always nice to take the opener before game set when you're home. That sets the stage for the rest of the series, and it gives you a good springboard the rest of the way.
For the victorious Pirates, 5 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Cincinnati Reds and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Major League Baseball on the Show is next. Brandon Waddell is the man on the mound for the Pirates. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that brings in George Springer.
George Springer.
And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot. Standing in, Jarvis. His squad has put together a strong year, and his home run production has certainly been a big part of it. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to... Stepping up to the plate, Jarvis. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone.
He's one of the best home run hitters in the league, and rightfully so. You're not going to get cookies thrown at you every at-bat. Most guys can handle a fastball, but he waited back.
Ready to take his hacks again. Jarvis, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Yanked on the ground down the line. Grounded to short. Scooped up.
Move it.
And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. Ready for another chance. Eugenio Suarez.
Eugenio Suarez.
On a line, that's a base hit.
Make the turn.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, he's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Brian Reynolds. He'll lead it off against Lance McCullers.
Lots of ball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already...
Now at the plate, Steven Brault. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. The 1-2. A sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. Ready once again, Jarvis. We discussed earlier how he was one of the league's best power bats, and he's lived up to that reputation with a blast earlier in this game.
And you can just tell how confident he is in the box, hunting his pitch, not coming outside the zone or expanding it. I would expect him to put another good swing on the ball right here.
But quick hands over there at third as he... So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Kevin Newman. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Kevin Newman.
And strikes. He's able to get this one down. And good hustle to get over for the out. Now at the plate, Jarvis. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First delivery to him on the way. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. The runner scores from second.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Fielded cleanly to second for one. On to first to complete the double play. Stepping in, Colin Moran. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is...
Yep, just another successful day at the office for these guys. But this one has a little bit of added significance, as that's win number 82 for them on the year. So they're assured of...